Let me tell a story about this awful game. So, I wanted to find the worst thing I could do for for the 4th of July, so I did a Google search for what's the most fucking patriotic game. Those are in quotes. That is literally my search. And that led me to a game called Christian Founders. And it's a fucking nightmare. I couldn't find anywhere to buy it or download it, so I was starting to give up, but I started getting sucked into a rabbit hole of, like, who made this game? So we went to Graceworks Interactive, a website pulled straight out of 1995. It's like a GeoCities nightmare website. It's terrible. Their awful website, and then I started searching for who made this particular game, not like who published it, Graceworks. And I eventually found the LinkedIn profile for the guy who made the game, and through there I found his personal website, Kneeling Software, because you gotta kneel. And that's where I found the video game One Nation Under God, which is a remix of this game, Christian Founders. This is a video game that has very little facts in it, as far as I could tell. It's very much a, like, weird propagandist game about our country. So brace yourself. It's gonna be a nightmare. Gonna start a new game. I don't want to continue from my previous save file of oh fuck. So new game. So slight lesson. We have before independence, Christianity and early American society, Christianity of the founders, Christianity and government, Patrick Henry and Samuel Adams. I mean, I love Sam Adams. That's a delicious drink. I don't see anti-American irony. John Witherspoon, George Washington, John Adams, James Madison, delegates of New England states. Who the fuck is John Witherspoon? Who is John Witherspoon? DeBuff, what's up? Like, Truaxium is actually, like, a history person, like, studied history. So the fact that they don't know who John Witherspoon is makes me feel better, because I don't know who John Witherspoon is. Let's learn about John Witherspoon. The final exam. One way, the boots? Can I take back my channel points purchase? We're gonna learn with this game. I hope we're gonna learn. Oh, here we go. Scottish-American Presbyterian minister, slaveholder, founding father of the United States. In 1789, he was convening moderator of the First General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of the United States of America. Oh, no. Well, I guess we do the Great Hall, right? Don't rearrange all my windows. You...
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, this is how the game always starts, by the way. Please bear with me. I have to alt-tab to try and make it so I can see chat again. There we go, I can see chat. Alright, let's do it!
John Witherspoon was a Presbyterian preacher.
I hate everything about this fucking game.
John Witherspoon was a Presbyterian preacher.
Alright, I hope you're ready for this intensive gameplay.
Definition, intervention term, philosophy.
Alright, the definition's intervention. We gotta match...
Term. Interposition.
Hi, Windows voice. Do you hear the lightsaber sounds? Do you hear them?
What was John Witherspoon's career after graduating from the university?
Find a star to answer this question. Fucking lightsaber sound! Please, stop! I'm leaving this one.
What was John?
What was John? By the way, we can do this. This is the worst
Definition:
game.
Abstaining from food. Term: Dominion.
The
Term,
worst
term,
game
term,
I've played
Fasting.
in a long time. It's so bad. Woo!
Question: How did Dr.
Oh my
John
God.
Witherspoon affect America as president of Princeton University? Truth: Continental Congress declared a National Day of Fasting, Humiliation and Prayer on May 17, 1776.
Alright,
for
May
God's guidance
17th
in the
is
war.
National Humiliation
That
Day,
same
so
day,
we better be
Reverend John
pieing
Witherspoon
ourselves in the
delivered a
face.
sermon on Psalm 76 at Princeton University entitled The Dominion of Providence Over the Passions of Men, in
It
which
just
he
won't
stated,
stop.
while we
It's
give
such
praise
a
to
long
God,
fucking
the
thing.
supreme disposer of all events, for his interposition on our behalf, let
This
us
is
guard
called One
against the
Nation Under
dangerous
God,
error of
Kang.
trusting in,
It's a free
or boasting
download
of,
on this man's
an arm of
ministry
flesh.
website.
If your cause is just, if your principles are pure, and if your conduct is prudent, you need not fear the multitude of
It's
opposing
so much
hosts.
text to speech.
What follows from this? That he is the best friend to American liberty, who is most sincere and active in promoting true and undefiled religion, and who sets himself with the greatest firmness to bear down profanity and immorality of every kind. Whoever is an avowed enemy of God, I scruple not to call him
yeah,
an
Kang.
enemy of his
Ew is
country.
right. I scruple not to call him an enemy of this country. We have to find the
True.
right.
As
Oh, they're
President,
all. Oh
true.
my God.
Continental Congress declared a
How did
National Day
John
of
Witherspoon
Fasting,
affect the American
Humiliation
as
and
president of
Prayer on
Princeton
May
University?
Truth.
No.
As president, truth.
Maybe.
Between truth.
No.
Witherspoon, truth.
Probably not.
John Witherspoon, truth.
No.
Dr. Truth. Content, truth.
No.
As
Princeton University.
Answer, Witherspoon personally
The only one that has
instructed
Princeton
James
University in the
Madison.
fucking answer. Ooh, look, keys. The only way this would be better is if the audio was recorded spoken word in his bathroom with an iPhone or something. I pledge allegiance to the flag thing at the
Witherspoon set apart
beginning.
days for secret fasting and prayer.
What?
Hint,
Oh, yeah, that's
an
almost
early
certainly true.
biographer of Reverend Americans gained government regulation principles from Adam Smith's Scottish Common Sense in The Wealth of Nations. Hint, Adam Smith studied at the university.
What?
Americans gained free market economic principles from Adam Smith's Scottish Common Sense in The Wealth of Nations. Hint,
True.
Witherspoon set apart days for secret feasting and games. Hint,
Secret
an early
feasting and
biographer
games.
of Reverend Witherspoon noted,
Wow, that
besides
was
his
true?
daily devotions of the closet,
I guess he had secret cheat days. This is just the worst fucking game ever made. Everything I found online about this game says that it's incredibly inaccurate, like just wildly untrue statements. Hold on, I wanna walk through this painting. Mud, you did this. You chose to
Witherspoon
do
was
this.
a Presbyterian preacher.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that information.
This door is locked and needs 8 keys to open it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, well, this game is from like 5 years ago.
Definition: a person that moves
2015,
from their
I
native
think?
country into another country for the purpose of permanent residence. Term, immigrant.
What the fuck is that? Why is there a giant boot? Look at how fat that boot is! That's a thick boot!
Witherspoon believed Americans fought for freedom from taxation.
Yeah.
Witherspoon
Nope, that was
believed
wrong.
Americans fought for their civil and religious
True.
liberties.
I gotta see what happens if the boot gets to me. Oops. John Witherspoon is the guy who told James Madison the checks and balances were cool, and James Madison got really horny for them. He loved slavery and hated Catholics.
Definition: the
Oh
act
boy.
of abasing pride, or the state of being reduced to lowliness of mind. Term, humiliation. About a sixth of America, Reverend John Witherspoon preached.
What?
Whoever is in a Scottish.
What is going on? No, don't go in the hole! The floor
Reverend
panels
John
appear?
Witherspoon preached, "Whoever is without enemy of God,
Oops.
I scruple not to call him an enemy of his country." Witherspoon's 1776 sermon encouraged the use of arrows during the war. Hint,
Huh.
Witherspoon used the
True. That was false. Well, all right, everybody. I don't know about you. We failed a lesson. It was only redeemed once. That was one lesson. Are we good? Has everyone had their fill of one nation under God? Are we good? Can we be done with this game? How do you redeem this? It's in chat points. It's down. It's the forbidden patriotism. Listen, if you guys are not yet like tearing out your hair, we could do another lesson. We could do one more. It's so bad, this game. No, Chris, we're not good. Here are some of the options, by the way. We got lighting. Good light, some shadows. Strong shadows. Dark, spooky night. Yeah, I made it expensive to keep me safe. I think I'm gonna go with dark and spooky night. I just want to see what it looks like. Full visual range, of course. I hate everything. Uncle Sam. Cartoon. Oh, I could turn off the text-to-speech? Let's go with buffered. You only have at most 2 more chapters after this one. Done. Alright, just one more. Let's do a new lesson. Ooh, that one makes me feel uncomfortable. The deist question. Let's learn about Samuel Adams, the beer. Yeah, people like Krios and Joe have enough points that they could bury us in this game forever. What's the boots? What's leap of faith?
I
Yeah, rearrange
pledge
all-
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one
Oh,
nation
no.
under God, indivisible,
Oh,
with
God.
liberty and justice for all.
Let me rearrange my thing one more time. I can redeem this almost 3 more times. Why would I? Yeah, why would you? I love when he stops walking and immediately is just like, am I having a heart attack? What? Oh my god, I think I'm having a heart attack. Like, immediately has to grab his chest. Memory access violation. The game killed itself. It was so sick of this concept, it just killed itself. All of my windows are just fucked. Look at all this. None of this belongs on this monitor. They're all supposed to be over there. Alright, one more try. I'll go back to Old Man because he doesn't crash the game. I guess 5.1. That didn't crash the game before either. Please. It got too drunk.
George Whitefield's influence on young Patrick Henry.
What? George Whitefield's influence on young Patrick Henry? What's this picture have to do with that at all? Fuck, I hate it. Why? Why? There's only 3 pictures! They just keep repeating the same 3 fucking pictures.
Definition: the act of revealing or disclosing something not realized before, especially House of Burgesses.
Especially by God through his word? What?
Brethren.
The act of revealing or disclosing something not realized before.
Imbuing.
No.
Revelation.
Good lord. This is Let's Remember Some Guys Revolutionary War Edition. I love this slide! What a fucking great mechanic for a video game. I didn't do that! You did that to me! But why? I'm not gonna touch nothing.
How was young Patrick Henry influenced by George Whitefield?
Find a star to answer this question. What's that? The Boston Tea Party? There we go.
Definition: Christian movement of those who left the government-established churches in order to more fully obey the commands of God. Reformers.
What, not
Term,
reformers?
Protestantism. Patrick Henry desired liberty more than life. Samuel Adams believed the laws of nature, being the law. Because Patrick's mother converted to the gospel Whitefield preached. Because Patrick's mother, Samuel
Are they
Adams,
all just true?
Because Samuel Adams thought education in philosophy and patriotism. Patrick.
I hate this game so much. Is this guy like a super racist? This guy is like, from what I can tell on his personal website, and again, I went down such a dark, deep rabbit hole with this fucking game yesterday. I didn't see any outright racism, but I did see a lot of like, everything about our country's wrong, and it's all because we're not religious enough. And like, there's a lot of like, I've proven creationism because Earth has an atmosphere, like just a long spiel about that. A lot of like, the country was better off back in the old times, which that's where I'm like, all right, there might be some racism in here because there's a lot of like, maybe the South should have won, like subtleties going on in some of his posts. It's weird, like, he was a fairly active Atari developer, and he made like a lot of older Atari games too. A lot of correlation, yes, Iron. Witherspoon and Whitefield are both obscure dudes notable for being into slavery. Yeah, like, on his website, not outright racist, but really seems to miss that chapter of America. Like, I'm not gonna call him a racist outright, but it does seem like maybe. Alright, I want to experience a couple of the other dumb start points. Independent. You know what? No. New England states. I'm in New England. So we did the Great Hall. We did One Way. What happens if we do Leap of Faith? Rearrange all my windows. Thank you.
Allegiance to the flag.
God, I love that it opens with a Pledge of Allegiance every time.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
New England states.
John Hancock befriended righteous government. 1774. What? John Hancock asked his colony to repent and reform. 1774. I don't think that's true. What? I clicked on Leap of Faith, right? This seems a lot like what we were doing before. With the one-way hallway.
Definition: any general work term, homage, term,
any general work?
Term, industry.
Having grown up around a lot of these types, I could say that outright. Blatant racism is rare. A lot of whitewashing history with the aim of pretending everything was righteous and good is common. That is 1,000,000% this game's MO. And this guy's, like, his overall MO. That's very much, like, where all this comes from. Like, that's... You nailed it right there.
Did any of the founders use their governmental positions to promote the gospel of Jesus Christ?
Find a star to answer this question. Flight. I hate this game.
New England states.
Can I go at this at an angle? Oh, straight lines only.
John Langdon was the first president of the New Hampshire Bible Society.
I don't fucking true, sure. I knew it. I'm just very smart. Did they? No, but does this Atari man think they did? Sure. I mean, on his website, like, the opening paragraph is, our games aim to teach you the truths that they don't teach you in school.
Question:
It's like, oh, so a bunch of stuff you made up.
Are there any examples of founders associating America with the new Israel? Truth: the New England states consisted of Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. Truth: Roger Sherman. Truth: the following truth, as delegates of Rhode Island, Elbridge Gerry, Episcopalian.
Oh my God.
Truth: the New England states consisted of Massachusetts. Truth: the delegates
I'm just,
of
like,
Massachusetts
scanning.
who signed the Declaration of Independence were Truth:
This one.
Roger Sherman thought it commendable for Christians in America to imitate King Solomon's days of thanksgiving in Israel.
I don't like this game. A bunch of crazy people signed the Declaration of Independence. Boston Tea Party. This is a crime against humanity. Oh, the boot room! I mean, I have a key.
This door is locked and needs 5 keys to open it.
Oh my God. The guy also is adamant that this is the kind of game that should definitely be played in schools. A lot
John
of, like,
Langdon thought virtuous and industrious people
false.
should share their... John Hancock request...
True. Motherfucker.
John Langdon thought virtuous...
True. But false was wrong and true was wrong. After this death, it's over. I'm done with this after this one.
Definition: healthy, referring to term, hygiene.
Like, this is the only part of the game I'm gonna be good at, is, do you know what words mean?
Robert
It's like,
Treat Payne.
yes.
Rhode Island Chris most...
No! Okay, it's time for a game that won't make me want to kill myself. Did it crash? Before I could even quit it, did it crash? Alright, good. Okay, woo. Let me just rearrange my life because all the windows got resized and moved. It's time to stop. Thank you all for joining me on the Forbidden Patriotism. Now you know why it was forbidden. Unlike the Forbidden Gotcha, which is all in good fun, this one seems like a dangerous piece of weird propaganda. I'm so glad I got to see that train wreck. Like, I just wanted to give everyone a taste of the horrible rabbit hole I went down. So wild to me that this country, supposedly founded on secular ideals like separation of church and state, so quickly fell into theocratic bullshit. We'll be back when Joe returns. Joe will keep us safe. He won't want to see this godforsaken nightmare game.